All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
And looking at the Boston matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. They've got Williams, Mitchell out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Gasol in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Davis. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Parrish in at the 5 spot. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Here's Danley. Fades away. Gasol grabs the board. Halliburton outside. Gasol the screen. Over Hayes. Cleveland the rebound. Halliburton the pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. And Halliburton the bucket on the assist by James.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Halliburton, the pass to Gasol. And here's James. Can't get it to fall. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From down in the low post, it goes.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
James, right side. Pass to Gasol. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's SGA. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Halliburton, the pass to James. And here's Gasol. picked up 10 in his last game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gasol grabs the board.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And Mitchell with the slam.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
Nets trail by 3. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by Brooklyn. Mitchell, the pass to James. Outside for Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by James. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Just another day and another trade for Donovan Mitchell.
Here's SGA. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Halliburton finds Gasol.
First personal foul. First team foul.
James inside. Fader on the way. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Hayes, the pass to Parrish. Davis probing. Back to Hayes. That shot off the mark.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
It's off his foot. It's being called a kicked ball. Now James, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. From deep, Mitchell.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Danley passes to SGA. To the inside. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Halliburton, the pass to Gasol. James, outside. Back to Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
SGA passes to Danley. Hayes against Williams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Halliburton with the ball. James inside. Outside for Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to SGA. Hayes with a screen. Here's Parrish. Outside for SGA. 5 on the clock. Tries the 9-footer. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
James deciding where to go with it. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Jalen Williams.
On the court.
And the Nets with possession here. Trailing by 2. Here's Danley. Checked by James. Good shot by Danley. No good. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. James finds Gasol. Now Gordon. Cleveland working the ball around now. Outside for Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by Cleveland. And SGA has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Here's Danley. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Richardson's checked in for Brooklyn. And Cleveland. With a change here too. Trae Young, he's checked in for Halliburton. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, they let that one slip through their fingers, and they just couldn't pull it together to fight off a big fourth-quarter comeback.
James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Pulling out the veteran move. LeBron gets the D to bite on the pump fake.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Cleveland has possession. The Nets making their last shot. James goes in, and that one drops for him. James has got 5 points.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander using his post moves to get the 2 points.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's James. He's got 5. And slam dunk by James.
And James is terrifying on the drive, especially when you give him a launching pad.
Now here's Richardson. From 12 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Gordon, right side. James, outside. Drives to the hoop. He got a piece of it. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Gordon. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And Young, here we go. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Mitchell against SGA. That one drops for him. He's got 12.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
James, right side. Gordon outside. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Out to James. Here's Gasol. Harris with a rebound. Nets trail by 5. Inside. Here's Divac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
For the Cavaliers, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Gasol. Lauri Markkanen comes in for LeBron. And Halliburton is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Gordon. Back to Halliburton. Screen by Gordon. From the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Nets. Gordon outside. Cleveland working the ball around now. It's stolen. Halliburton with a steal. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Down low. Davis. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Markkanen. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Nets trail by 5. Here's Richardson. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And here's Young. Fires for 3. On target from range. Young's got 5 now. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So for Cleveland right now, we've got Lauri Markkanen. Bam Adebayo is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Halliburton in a shooting guard. These are his first free throws of the game. All right, Graham, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Now here's Adebayo. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
Well, sometimes you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Westfall. Stolen by Young. Outside for Halliburton. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
Here's Westfall. Defended by Halliburton. Shot's good by Westfall. Westfall's got his first points of the night.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Pass to Adebayo. And the Nets making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Cleveland. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now here's Young. Clock at 6. Now Gordon. He's defended by Hayes. The fader. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Pass to Divac. Here's Hayes. Defended by Gordon. Fades and shoots. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Young, guarded by Richardson. Tries to keep it alive. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Williams. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Halliburton. Three-pointer, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Stolen by Young. Young on the drive. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Trae Young.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Number 1, Trae Young. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They're all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Launches it. Counted from distance. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Richardson. And a nice finish on the layup.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here's Markkanen. He's defended by Hayes. Markkanen with it. Yet to see a basket. 5 on the clock. Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1 guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Outside Davis. Back to Richardson. Pass to D-Box. Davis against Mitchell. Davis down low, and there it is for him. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Halliburton looking for an opening. Williams on the wing. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
Outside Davis. To the middle. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Davis. Hayes has got his second basket. The Cavs have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you, Brian.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Young's checked in. Mitchell, the pass to Young. Back to Mitchell. James inside. The rebound by Manning. Nets trail by 11. Here's SGA into the lane.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Here's James. He's got 7. Back to Young. Sinks another. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Stojakovic. Let's go with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 11. Williams with it. Hayes picks him up. Here's Young. Showing off his agility and touch inside. Trae Young.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mitchell. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. SGA's got 16 points now.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Adebayo up top. Hayes against James. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo sets a screen. James with the focus.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Richardson, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mitchell. And SGA, the bucket on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got 3 assists tonight. Richardson against Young. Now here's Mitchell. 20 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York. Williams passes to Young. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Shot from the wing. Count it. And it's 9 points for Jalen Williams.
What a bailout from Williams, converting with the shot clock winding down.
Richardson against Young. Pass to Stojakovic. Hayes with a screen on Williams. The offensive rebound. Now Richardson. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Gasol's checked in for Cleveland. Halliburton comes in for Trae Young. Halliburton outside. Puts up a 3. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got his 5th rebound in this one. Floats one up. Pass to Westfall. Hayes with a screen. Fires at the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Westfall's got 4 points this quarter.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Halliburton for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Williams against Hayes. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. .141 left in the second quarter. James against Davis. Gasol, a screen on Davis. Here's James. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Nets trail by 16. Outside Davis. There's a minute 12 left in the first half. James brings the double team. Shots good by Westfall.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
James passes to Halliburton. Mitchell up top. Back to Halliburton. Williams on the wing. 6 to shoot. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. Pass to Westphal. Back to Davis. Good work defensively by James. And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And here's Mitchell. Back to James. Now Gasol. From 6 feet away. And it's good for 2. Gasol's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 17 at the end of the period. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum. Here for our contestant. Welcome.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Brooklyn Nets.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. We've got one here from NBA Champions 1995. Would you rather play in today's league or your own era? Kenny, you want to start us out?
Ooh, that's a tough, because I do get curious about how my game would translate in today's games. Guys taking so many threes. I was a good three-point shooter. But I still take my era. I can't argue with success.
Yeah, my era, I owned it. No better time for me to be in the game.
Owned it? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you guys were playing now, who'd be sitting here at the desk with me?
It'll be Shaq Jr. and Kenny Jr.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Cleveland leading by 17. Davis out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Hayes, and it's Parrish in at center. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Halliburton. A 17-point lead, their biggest. The kick out to Williams. No good with the triple. The Nets shooting 56% today. Davis can't cash it in from close range. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Double team on James. Back to Williams. Cleveland working the ball around now. Outside for Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 6th assist of the night. Outside Davis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Cavaliers lead by 20.
Yo,
Pass to Gasol. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And here's the fast break. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. James has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Gasol. James outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup. James has got 13.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
SGA passes to Parrish. Outside Davis. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
James, left side. Fades. Again, Cleveland scores.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
James, left side. Pass to Gasol. Gasol, a screen on SGA. Halliburton outside. Shoots over Davis. Halliburton, no good. The Nets have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. He gets it in there. SGA's got 20 points.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Pass to James. Gasol, the screen. Out to James for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team. I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution that first always helps.
And so now a timeout. Called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Brooklyn Zone team.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Second, the Cavaliers.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jumper. SGA's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Halliburton, the pass to Mitchell. James, left side. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 14 to the inside.
Second football. First team.
And Cleveland has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Cleveland working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Double team on James. Mitchell. Davis with a rebound. Nets trail by 21. Outside, SGA. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. SGA's got 24.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Halliburton, the pass to Mitchell. Now, here is James. Outside for Mitchell. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Parrish. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team second.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Hey, shot's good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Pass to Gasol. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second football.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. It's James on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Guys?
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Cleveland making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Divac's good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Cleveland leading by 18. Pass to James. Outside for Halliburton. Hits the trifecta. Halliburton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Halliburton outside, going inside, and that one's good. Halliburton's got 10 points here in the second half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside, SGA. And he comes up with a bucket. SGA's got 33.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Gasol finds James. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 33 points for him. And that one's good. Parrish.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Gasol, a screen on Davis. Mitchell, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Halliburton outside. Shoots over SGA. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Davis, the pass to Parrish. They set the pick. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander. One of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
Gasol, a screen on Davis. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. To the left wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Here's Divac. Chalk up 2 there. Divac got 6.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now here's Adebayo. Young looking around. Here's Gordon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
Both free throws good from Gordon. 1:05 left in the third. Now Davis. Pass to Westphal. Here's Divac. And the layup falls. Divac's got 6 points in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
It's Adebayo, high post. Halliburton outside. James outside. Cleveland again missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Davis. Off the left rim and out. It's James with the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Right side, Richardson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson's got 10 points in the game.
At point blank range, oh yeah, you're not missing from there.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Aaron Gordon is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the 2-guard spot. Cleveland leading by 17. Gordon, the pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Richardson up top. Checked by Mitchell. Richardson, the pass to Divac. Here's Danley. Over Williams. Danley gets the bucket.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Young against Richardson. Young, the pass to Adebayo. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, his eyes open wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Nets trail by 17. Here's Westphal. Pass to Divac. Here's Westphal. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Divac. Over Adebayo. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers lead by 17. Young with it. And he drives in. Got a hand on it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And they get it back. Gordon, the pass to Young. Gordon with a screen on Richardson. Here's Mitchell. Back to Young. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Mitchell's got 16 in the second half.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Danley. And he makes it on the layup. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Adebayo up top. The kick out to Williams. Hits the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Richardson, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Adebayo finds Young. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Gasol's checked in for the Cavaliers. Pass to Danley. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. That one's good for 2. Dantley's got 6 here in the quarter. The Cavaliers lead by 18. Now Williams. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And he jams it home with authority.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Now here's Richardson. Here's Danley. Back to Hayes. Pass to Richardson. Hayes with a screen on Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richardson. Parrish, the pass to Hayes. Basket counts.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Young. The kick out to Adebayo. Williams from long range. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The shot by Danley, no good.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And that's what we expect from Williams, just taking it up strong.
The free throw drops for Williams. A different look for Cleveland. LeBron, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Levine comes in for Mitchell. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Young. Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Now, here is James. Tipped. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Divac, good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Cleveland leading by 18. And here's Halliburton. Gasol, the screen. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, tenacious stuff from Halliburton, making his shot while absorbing a foul.
So both teams making some changes here, and few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Here's Gasol. The kick out to Young. Knocks down the long J.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
For Brooklyn, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. And Davis gets double-teamed. Pass to SGA. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Gasol. It's James on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen outside. Here's Halliburton. And Cleveland another 3.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game. Hayes is checked in for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Adebayo's checked in for Gasol. Gordon comes in for LeBron. Powell, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Trae Young in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Davis. The shot's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Young. Markkanen, the pass to Powell. Outside Adebayo. Right wing. A good look from Young. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Davis goes in. And finished off by Davis.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Adebayo. Left side Young. Left side out of Bio. Fades back. Brooklyn pulls it in. Parrish has got 11 rebounds in the game. Nifty move. Brantley gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Young. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Here's Parrish. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Cavaliers lead by 21. Young, the pass to Markkanen. Powell outside. Shoots over Davis. Powell, it's good.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Well, the Nets shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Powell, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Young. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You know, it's tough trying to break Young's concentration. Even when you rough him up, he stays focused on the rim.
So Brooklyn.
While I be living proof to kick the truth to the